You could eat meat once at the main meal. So on an ordinary fast day, you could have one full meal at which you could have meat. And then originally, that was the only meal you had. Originally, you fasted all day and had your dinner, or whatever you want to call it, late afternoon. That's why in the up until the Middle Ages, the masses during Lent were celebrated in the afternoon. They were celebrated before Vespers, before evening prayer. You'd have evening prayer, and then you'd have your dinner. All this gets advanced, of course, with the passage of time. In fact, there's one theory that's where our word noon comes from, because the prayer of noon, the mid-afternoon prayer, noon, ninth hour of the day, got advanced, and so people started referring to it, the 12 o'clock as noon during the Lenten period, and that's where that development occurred in the English language.
Oh, that's interesting.
As part of the relaxation of all these things, it became permissible to have a small evening meal after your main meal would be in the middle of the day. You have a small evening meal, and then eventually a small breakfast. So the rule now is one full meal at which you can have meat, and then two small meals at which you have no meat. Now, the only fast days that are officially observed as such now are Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, when, of course, no meat is permitted at all. And, of course, the other thing about fasting, which probably impacts most on our American style of living, is that you had no eating in between meals. That's probably what would stand out to someone today as most distinctive about it, because you would not, this constant snacking and things that we do now, you wouldn't have done that.